How's it going, everyone? This is the very first review episode of the Gameswell show. As you can see, I'm by myself today. It's just going to be me talking about a game that came out last week. This time we have Republique for the PlayStation 4 by Camouflage. Republique was originally out on iOS and Steam. It was a Kickstarter game, and Camouflage decided to bring it over to the PS4, full trophy support. Actually has a platinum, which was really cool. They updated the control scheme to work with the controller as opposed to touch or keyboard, making it a lot more intuitive for PlayStation 4 players. Republique is the story of Hope, the character who is in this dystopian, cultish city called Metamorphosis, and the entire thematics of the game are free information and how information can be withheld and open to the world, and should information be open, very Edward Snowden-y, very topical and timely. So it was really cool, and I was really excited to jump into it. It's described as a stealth action game, which is completely accurate. More stealth, less action. The gameplay is based on hiding from guards and using very limited weapons to dispatch them if you're caught. Not super deep, so if you're looking for something like Metal Gear Solid, this isn't going to be your game. There's no guns, there's no hand-to-hand combat or anything like that. If you don't have a taser or a pepper spray on you and you get caught, you're caught. There's nothing else you can do. Also tied into the stealth aspect is the idea of, and tying into the thematics of the information age, is Hope uses a cell phone she found to allow you, the player, this unknown entity, to help her escape. So you bounce from cameras to camera to have a fixed point of view of the room. So as you're guiding Hope, you can turn on the camera mode and switch to camera, and then Hope remains stationary while you bounce from camera to camera, and then you switch back to Hope control mode and allow her to walk. This also allows you to hack into things, open doors if you have the right components to open them, like a key card or pin code. So it's very Big Brother-ish, and it uses the information age as a weapon against itself, which was kind of cool. My favorite part of the game was probably the collectibles. There's quite a few of them for it being only a 5-episode game. The first collectibles are banned books, which you find laying around, and they're actual real-life books like Fahrenheit 451, Animal Farm, 1984, stuff like that. This society, Metamorphosis, is very anti-public knowledge, almost kind of like 1984. And my favorite collectible was the floppy disk games that you get off guards by sneaking up to them and pickpocketing them. And they're floppy disks that are actual in real-life games, like, for example, Destiny, Transistor, Axiom Verge, stuff like that. So it was cool to see those put into this game as kind of a nod to gaming culture and the people who are playing the game. The gameplay mechanics, the stealth, the camera movement, they're fun. They're not, like I said, they're not super deep, but it's enough to keep going. At least for the first 3 chapters, I found the first 3 chapters super engaging, and then 4th chapter rolled around and they tried to insert a plot twist that really, or plot point that really didn't make sense with the rest of the game. It felt very forced and shoehorned in, and then episode 5 kind of goes back to what episode 1, 2, and 3 were doing with the addition of this new plot point, and I felt like it could have been done more tactfully and subtly throughout the first 3 episodes, and you could have gotten rid of episode 4 completely. So while episodes 1, 2, and 3, I was like, okay, I get it, she's trying to escape, like, that's the whole game. All of a sudden, episode 4 is like, no, never mind. This is what we're doing now, and it's almost jarring. It's like, oh, this isn't what I signed up for anymore, which I understand can work for some games, but doesn't work for Republique. The other big problem I had, other than the story, actually the biggest problem I had was the lag. Going from room to room would sometimes take 10 seconds to transition from one room to another of loading time, and every time you switch camera angles, there's a static on the screen to make it more immersive and realistic. So when the static pops up on the screen, it's frozen on your screen for 10 seconds. I actually thought my game was frozen multiple times. Hopefully they can patch it. They just released a patch today, but I haven't played it since the patch came out, and I can't find the patch notes anywhere. So hopefully that's fixed for people, but upon release, very, very annoying feature. Alright, and we're gonna go into this next room, and we're gonna wait, apparently. And just keep waiting and waiting. Oh, and we were in the new room. And I'm going back to the old one, I guess? And, okay, old room, and go to the new room. Alright. And we're waiting again. We're waiting. This has been about 30 seconds to move into a room. So 30 seconds just to walk into a room is a little insane. One thing that I gotta love about Republique, though, is the voice acting, specifically Jennifer Hale. She plays one of the main antagonists, and she absolutely kills it with her French accent. You probably know her as Femshep from the Mass Effect series, but she does a phenomenal job. Everyone does a really great job. David Hayter from Metal Gear Solid is in it. You don't see him as often as you see Jennifer Hale, but they're both fantastic. Hope's character model and voice acting is a little... Oh, it's a little forced, but it's fine. You don't really interact with Hope on a first-person basis very much, so it's not like it's a constant thing. Overall, Republique, I would say pick it up. It's $25. I got the physical copy, but it's also available digitally on the PlayStation Network. It's fun. If this is your kind of thing with the information age, and if you're into the whole Big Brother conspiracy theory kind of thing, definitely pick it up. You could probably beat it in a day or two. It's not very long. This, like I said, story's a little jarring at points. The lag is hopefully fixed by now, but overall it was a fun experience. I'm glad I sat down and did it. I don't regret it. The trophies are fairly attainable. A lot of collect everything and finish the game. They'll pretty much net you all the trophies. And like I said, there's a platinum if you're a trophy hunter, so that's pretty cool. It comes with all 5 episodes, whereas the iOS and Steam version, you need to buy the season pass, so it's kind of nice to get it all in one complete package. But yeah, that was Republique for the PlayStation 4. Pick it up. It sounds good. I'd give it a passing grade. Not too bad. Not the best thing I've ever played. Story was kind of a letdown at the end, but can't be perfect. Next week we'll go back to a normal episode of the Gameswell show, and I'll have another 2 guests here. It'll be a lot of fun, so check out next Thursday, and we'll have another episode up.
Ooh, getting some early aggression here from Mercury, I think he is. I might get away. Nope, I died. Oh.